You are now tuned into GrinderShineRadio.com, giving you 24/7 hip hop and R&B. 24/7 hip hop and R&B. The streets.
Okay, so we put this idea in the air because it's like, yeah, we be cool for each other, we friends, we get along, whatever, but we don't want to ruin our friendship. But then we try to give it a shot, and next thing you know, we hate each other. That happens more so than never.
At the end of the day, man, if you mess with your friend, you know that's a risk you're gonna take right there. So you gotta kind of watch that whole thing as far as and be willing to put that on the line as far as y'all continuing to be friends after done messing with somebody and shit like that. Like you gotta.
And what if y'all don't have that type of friendship where y'all can't be comfortable being friends afterwards? That happens a lot.
Well, then that's just something you gotta deal with. That's just something you gotta deal with it.
I was about to say, that means y'all shouldn't have been friends in the beginning. Y'all should have just started dating and got to know each other better.
Back to the original thing, I feel like it depends on where the relationship ended off. If the relationship was already dead, I feel like I don't owe anybody any explanation of what I do afterwards. If we knew the relationship was dead.
So what about if you meet a new person a week later? Okay, we talked about if you knew the person for a little bit. Now let's talk about most people who jump out of a relationship and they jump straight into one after they meet somebody.
Give the camera to him.
Well, I wouldn't personally do that, but I don't have anything against people who do it because I mean, you out of a relationship, do what you do. You single. Why can't you do what you want to do? Like I said, it depends on where if the relationship ended off.
So she can sit down. Go ahead, cut on mic 1.
And let me also say, while you're saying that, also y'all also got to realize that most of the time that what actually happens, and I'm not talking about like just stories, I'm talking about like true facts. Most of the time, you just if they say there's like when y'all really liked each other, y'all broke up for whatever reason it was, and then there's that girlfriend or boyfriend who's just like, I want to know this new person. Like, hold on, how you get somebody new a week later? Most of the time, you find that they were talking on the down low, but like while y'all were talking, and it's just like this is kind of why y'all's relationship ended.
Okay, but what if it wasn't talking on the down low? What if it was just you are being my friend? I feel like anything can come out of anywhere. That's what I'm saying, though. If you saying talking on the down low, but what is talking on the down low mean?
I mean like talking on the down low. Like this person is the reason y'all's relationship. You come to find that's the reason.
But that changes the whole thing.
But that's what happens most of the time. They're just like he always talk about don't worry about this girl, don't worry about that girl, when you did have to worry about them. And they say that they are just friends, but once again, in their minds, the fact of them being together is a suggestion that's up in the air. That's why you have to watch that just friend shit.
I don't trust y'all anyway when y'all say y'all just friends with a nigga anyway.
Okay, it's okay.
I can't lie, you really shouldn't.
But I
don't trust no female when they say, "Oh, it's just my friend. We just friends."
Only time you should trust us to hang out with male friends is if we're hanging out in a group. I would never hang out with male friends when I have a boyfriend, unless we're in a group of people and I'm with like my girls and my dude.
Okay, but hold on though. I think that's the problem though. If I'm gonna date you or if I feel like I'm gonna be with you for a long time, you should be my best friend. Meaning your friend, whoever your friends are, they're gonna be my friends too. So I should never have to worry about anything. I feel like we set ourselves up for that type of failure because we never want to sit there and talk about stuff. Okay, it's just your friend. Maybe you had something with them in the past, but we grown, so we gonna talk about this and we gonna be friends too. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Nobody wants to talk about that type of stuff. Everybody just wants to sit there with trust issues and never talk about stuff. Then you want to sit there and act like you never saw it coming. If you knew he had a friend that was sitting here being him for him, you wasn't doing this, you wasn't doing that. I mean, can you really be surprised? Not saying it's right.
You can't
be. You can't be. Not saying it's right, but you cannot be surprised.
Look, anybody that I talked to, I actually told a guy this. He said, how do you treat a guy that you like? I told him I don't go on dates. I actually bring that guy around my friends because I need to know that if I'm about to start dating you, because we're in that kind of stage, that you're gonna be comfortable around my friends. I don't want you complaining and talking about I'm always with my friends when I invite you to come over there. We have our time too, but you can't also be mad if I say, hey, come around them, hang out, whatever. Al, blinded. And you don't want to come around them because you don't feel comfortable. I need you to be, if we're going to be together, I need you to feel comfortable around all the people that I'm comfortable around with. Same goes for you. Like, it's one person I was talking to said that they have this one chick friend that every girl has to go through. I'm like, you know what? I ain't got no problem with that because but at least you know that, like, but once I've gotten through her and she's like, yeah, she'd be a good match, and I ain't got no problem hanging around y'all. Or
why ain't he messing around with her?
Okay, hold on.
Huh?
Why ain't he messing around with her then?
I know,
since they so close and everything, why ain't they messing around? Who's to say they ain't messing around?
There's really no telling.
This is what I think.
That's why I don't trust that shit.
No, I think the problem is relationships is people think it's territory. I'm not your property. You do not own somebody. That's the problem.
It's never a thing. But see, here's the thing.
It's always a thing in territory. Yes.
But that's wrong. But that's why relationships don't last. That's wrong. The thing, a lot of problems with girls are we think that our boys, friends, or whatever are not allowed to have other girlfriends. No, I'm not your property. If you had prior friends to that, okay, I ain't got no other choice but to be cool with that. So what we got to do is, okay, you got some friends. Okay, come on, let's go out. Let's go. We gonna go out. Your best friend is gonna be my best friend too. What you talking about?
Well, that too. But also, what I don't want to happen
do stuff like that.
No. Hold on. I'm willing to do that. But what I'm saying is, what I also don't want to do, if he had like a routine, and I'm not even talking about with just one specific girl, I'm talking about a group of people that's a mix of girls and boys. If there was a routine where it's like, I don't want to go because I'm going to be uncomfortable in that situation, not like who they're around, just in that specific situation, I'm not going to force myself into their little clique. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna
dabble in enough where they have enough respect for you.
Yes, and that's
then you mind your business.
Yeah,
that's basically it.
Exactly. I don't want
one or the other. We either choose to press too hard or press not enough.
I got a question for y'all. Then, like I said, we combating relationship Mondays with Real Talk Tuesdays. For everybody that's just now tuning in,
hey y'all.
Here's my question. Let's say y'all in a relationship with a guy.
Oh gosh, this question.
While y'all are in the relationship, through mutual friendships that he has with another guy, they have a girl that is a friend of them. So the girl starts hanging around them.
This is a mutual chick friend?
Yes.
Wait, you say she starts hanging around?
Say I'm the guy. I have a best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And my best friend starts hanging out with another girl. But they just friends, though, too. But she becomes all of our friend. Like, well, my friend and his friend as well. Like, just like she's my friend as well. But we all hanging out together or whatever. And then, who knows? Let's say sometimes it's just me and that person hanging out. Then does it become a problem?
Here's why it becomes a problem. Because if this is a mutual friend that you met through your best friend, with you having me, especially if I'm not there, you should have the balls, and I should trust you enough for you to say that you don't feel comfortable hanging out with just her. Because it's not like she was your friend before. It was like she kind of came into the picture and started hanging around. So I need that. I'm not going to say you have to do it, but I would prefer that you just say, I don't feel comfortable hanging out with just you and I. Especially when it's like I got a girl and I don't want it to come off any other way.
Yeah.
But there's nothing. I mean, don't sit up here and say, I got a girl. I don't like. Don't do that. But just be respectful about it and just say, this is not a. I don't even want this situation to turn in be anything different. So I'm just
Hold on, let me read some of these questions. Let me read some of these comments real quick. Sierra said, more than likely they was in the picture some type of way. Not necessarily they was fucking around behind my back, but they was sitting in the shadows waiting for us to break up. Then Alicia said, yeah, I can't jump right into it. A relationship after relationship. She also says she has a guy friend like that. If I meet the chick, I can tell you if she's right or not. She says she reads people very, very well.
Right.
So, and I feel like that's a good thing to have, though, have that one person, because it's like, with a lot of the girls that I'm cool with, I'm that guy that's got to meet them motherfuckers as well. And it's
you can't read nobody.
No. Here's the thing: as a guy, you know what to look for because you know how you are. So as a guy, you know if it's niggas only hitting her up after certain hours and shit like that, it's niggas only doing certain shit when it's convenient for him and it's only benefiting him. He's gonna be like, "Hey, look, that ain't the nigga you need to be with."
Well, you also gotta watch the most important thing. I don't care what nobody says is the interaction, because guy or girl, whoever it is at the time, they're gonna interact with. If y'all are together, you feel me? They need to interact with you in a way that's not shady, nor it's like they're not being too interactive and not enough interactive with you around the same people. So interaction plays a big part when it comes to trying to read
I feel
people.
like also with the other partner, like if I have a friend, I feel like you shouldn't think the worst. I think that's the problem with a lot of people. Like as soon as like you introduce somebody else new into the picture, somebody who's been there, you introduce them to your partner, it's automatically like, ooh, I don't like her. I'm not gonna like her. Ooh, I'm not gonna like him. It's already that. Yeah. So it already sets up that, okay, well, you don't like me. I don't like you. I don't got no loyalty to you, first of all. I got loyalty to your dude or to your girl. I'm like,
don't ever come off disrespectful.
I think that's the problem. I feel like it comes on both sides.
You look like you would do that. You be like, nah, I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with him.
But what was your question first?
I don't fuck with niggas. Like I said, I'll read through a nigga
and you know
real
what's
quick.
crazy? The reason you don't is because of how you are with niggas' girlfriends, and that's really kind of sad.
Like I said, I've been through some shit. I've been on the fucked up end. I've been the person to get fucked over, so I know what to look for.